Yeah. What do you mean?
I was just joking with you.
No, you doing a good job for the town?
Counting trees.
Yeah, you happy with your job?
Oh, dude, I love my job, dude.
You do?
Dude, I love my job.
I think you do a good job.
Dude,
the trees look great, man.
There's no, I got lucky.
Yeah.
I found a job that I really like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Most people get up and go, oh man, I gotta go to this place.
Yeah, no.
The hardest part for me is, is when I leave here, what I'm gonna do with myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
So, no, she's a great woman.
Great. Yeah, everybody's happy so far?
She's a great woman.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
I really think I don't think they could have found a better person to fill a position.
Wow. Is Muhammad all right?
He seems to be. I mean, he's not here right now, but he seems to be okay with it.
Okay.
All right. I just don't, me personally, I don't think we could have found a better person.
Well, I'm going to go interview her right now.
All right.
Good to see you, buddy.
Gino,
okay, keep up the good work.
All right.
How's everything at the DPW?
Everything's wonderful at the DPW.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a nice time of year, this is great.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, totally.
Well, what was the summer like?
It's the usual mayhem. You know, it's just, for the most part, it's always good though. You always got somewhere you can run away and hide.
Yes, exactly.
You take a day off, you can always get to the beach, get in the boat.
What is your job at the DPW?
General foreman. Well, in essence, come up with the daily duties of, what our employees do, where we go. Basically, infrastructure of the town. Basically, sewer maintenance, rates of the roads, repairs of infrastructure, potholes, cobblestones. It's endless, but it's a rewarding job.
Well, I was out driving around today. I had to go out to Belvedere Surfside.
Oh, sure.
And the roads, man, because of the rain.
Oh, yeah.
When it rains that hard,
you wouldn't know that all that's been swept in the last month, and it's just, once that happens, it looks like it's never been touched.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
So do you constantly have to be on top of these
Absolutely.
potholes? You never answer them?
Anytime you get a bad storm like that, you always have pretty much, especially this time of year, you've got all the leaves coming down. It does us a favor in essence. The past 2-3 weeks we've had a lot of pretty much deluges that have come out, and we had that storm that blew up and pretty much threw salt all over everything. It kind of like got rid of it. We didn't really have a real fall.
Yeah.
You notice all the colors are really muted.
Yes.
Everything went brown early.
That's true. We didn't have any color.
And they all dropped off pretty fast. So for the most part, the sweeper just is constantly picking them up. We used to have a team and go out with like basically the whole crew and go around, but it wasn't cost effective.
I see.
The sweeper, we give him a truck. He goes around. He picks up, like, hit the core one day.
Yep.
Pleasant Street, the rotaries, the outskirts, and work our way out of town. It takes a little bit of a time, but before we know it, well, just about the time it's time to put up Christmas trees, everything's caught up.
Yeah, right. So what can we expect for the winter? I mean, how?
We've been lucky. We've dodged a lot of bullets lately. We really have. I mean,
why is that?
Even so, like the way the weather patterns have been, they've been going up. Everything's going more or less to the west of us.
Yeah.
Even the vineyard last year was catching like 8-10 inches of snow, and we got rain.
Right. I know.
So
we did get
it didn't kill us on the overtime. It didn't kill the trucks.
Okay. Yep.
Basically, we saved a lot of dough, but I mean that can't be forever.
How many trucks do we have that can plow at one time?
There's 18 of them.
What, 18?
Yeah, there are 18. Between the going with the Bobcats with the plows, and all the way up until the 10-wheelers and the 6-wheelers, that kind of thing. Plus, you can slap a plow on the loader if we have to.
Yeah, well, that's quite a few trucks, though, isn't it?
Yeah, everything works. It does. It's actually we have more trucks than we do people at this point, but it's not a bad thing, because some should always be held in reserve, just so for the things that happen to trucks. I mean, a lot of them are older in the fleet. And little things happen, whether a plow loses a piston or something like that. You can just park that one. The mechanics can work on that one, and then we don't lose any downtime with clearing the streets.
Do we have our own mechanical garage?
Oh, pretty much. Oh yeah, the guys are aces. They're great. And
so we don't have to hire that. That's not outsourced.
That's something that we really don't have to hire out. I mean, we've got a couple of welders in the crew.
Okay.
I mean, we handle it all.
Oh man, well that's good. And our trucks are up to date pretty much?
Well, for the most part, we've really replaced a lot of the real aging ones, which is a smart way to go. Because if you keep one of these on forever, you'll find that you spend up more in repairing it than you would if you got a new truck. Plus the downtime, So in essence, you got an old pickup truck, you know, about 100,000 miles, you're going to lose like the starter, the alternator, and so on and so forth from then on. It just a nickel and dime you to death.
Yeah.
And if you do get a bad storm, that's the last thing you want.
Yeah, right. So, now are you done for the day?
Not yet. I've still got some paperwork to do. Kara gave me, the new director gave me a few things to take a look at.
I'm taking her for a ride.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, she's a great girl. Great girl.
Nice.
Real asset.
Yeah, everybody's
yeah, she's terrific. She comes from basically, you know, I like to use the term the real world, you know, out in the States where the island's a little different.
Yeah.
It's, you know, a different mindset. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, actually. But she's more, you know, a little realistic as far as she realizes that, you know, keeping something too long isn't a good thing. Right. We're looking to replace the VACON. It's that one, it's over 20 years old. That's the big truck to your right.
Yeah, what does that do?
That's maintenance in the sewers.
Okay.
That has basic hydroblasting for the interior of the sewers, as well as catch basin cleaner.
Yeah.
It pretty much, it's got a lot of different, all underground structures, that kind of thing. That truck.
What does something like that cost?
Well, they're expensive.
I would say so.
The newer ones, if you want to get one with all the bells and whistles and the camera and everything, which is basically a soup to nuts sewer vehicle, they're talking about $350,000.
Yeah,
That's
right.
Not small potatoes.
Jeez.
And the sweepers run, you know, those are $120,000 a piece, and they're a high maintenance item, but they do a wonderful job.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can't imagine working without them.
It really doesn't. Well, you wouldn't have the world-class destination that everybody comes to expect.
Okay.
You know, I mean, everybody. Basically, I mean, Nantucket is Moby Dick.
All right, let me ask you this. I'm going to ask you a hard question then. Why do we need the clean team if we've got the DPW?
I'm on the clean team.
Well, okay. Well, then you can explain it to me.
Well, we don't have the manpower to go around to all the roads. We can handle the roadsides, but the clean team is like a bunch of wonderful ferrets that really go right into the bushes.
They go into the bushes.
Into the bushes, into places that we normally don't go, because we stay within the rights of way of the town.
Yeah.
We don't go into private property. Whether it be Conservation Foundation or any of the other fine entities that are around. Mm-hmm. We basically 5 feet, 10 feet back from the road, that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
And other than that, everybody always says the same thing, so I know we're doing a pretty good job. This is the cleanest place I've ever seen, so that's good.
They say that.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that it's as clean as it used to be? I mean,
more so.
Our tourists, are the people that come here, are they neater even?
When we had the boom going on, and for some reason there was a lot more trash around, right now, people, and you know, truthfully, you speak of the clean team, because of them, it's, you know, and the green thing and everything, I think that helps us. It really does. It makes a big difference. So, you know, rather than having that Henry's Jr. wrapper and that sandwich you just finished, rather than trying to, you know, lamely throw it in the back of a pickup truck, people are more conscious of it. They, you know, they think about it, you know, when they go and buy a trash can, they'll throw it in.
Yeah, no,
so in essence, it works out pretty good. Our biggest problem, and you see it on Nantucket Road, is a lot of times when trash haulers leave the dump, it's not so much they intend to do it, but they don't clean out the back of the trucks. So when they do dump at the recycling facility, some of that residual...
They don't cover again, they're not covered.
Exactly,
yeah.
And some of that residual matter will blow out on the road.
So make sure you get all that stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's to you guys.
That's right.